Alright guys, today I'm going to show you guys the best builds, runes, and playstyle when you play Kayle top lane in the newest patch. So what you want to run as of right now is PDA. You want to take Overheal, Alacrity, Cut the Grass, Biscuit Delivery, and Timer of Tonic. Now something that I actually always do with Timer of Tonic, I've actually made like a tiny little mistake, is usually I like to go with Corrupting Potion when I take the Timer of Tonic. I've actually taken a Doran's Blade in this case, but it's gonna be alright. Now Kayle top lane, guys, hasn't really changed that much since the last couple of weeks. She is still far too strong, still far too unbalanced. Like, I don't know what Riot is thinking currently, but Kayle, especially in the mid late game, is just unstoppable. Now I'm gonna show you guys specifically, you know, what you're capable of doing with Kayle now. For this game specifically, we're going to be running the AP build. Like, you have the AD build, which gives you that early power spike, which is something that I highly value. But it also kind of depends on your matchup. I mean, onto the team comp, I mean. You also have the AP Kayle build, which is the regular build, which basically gives you that insane, like, scaling towards mid-late game. And basically makes you unstoppable. Oh, wow, I missed that. Excellent farming for my first game. Okay. So we have the wave in this spot right now. One of the best things about Kayle is that you can sit down here when they push into you. And you can constantly like spam your Q and E onto your opponent. And the beauty about this is that you can just free farm with E, even in the worst matchups. I actually want to try to hold it, but I don't think I can. Wait. I got it. Perfect. Just gonna try to drop this one. Sure. So in the pre-6, we're just gonna be chilling around. We are not gonna do too many crazy moves. Specifically when we reach level 6 and we get my berserker's greaves is when things start to turn around. Like in the pre-6 as Kayle, you can't really do much. Of course, it kind of depends on the matchup. Let's try. So their jungle is currently in mid lane, and he is going to be pathing top right now. We gotta have to get like 350 more gold to get my berserker's greaves.
This world was not made to last.
We are also getting a gank by Echo right now. Seems like this guy is actually unaware of this. We're going to be pathing towards the tower so that he can't run anymore. And you should always hold your E as Kayle until the last second, because the lower HP your opponent gets, the more damage your E is going to do. So do not mind like saving it up for another 2 seconds before you use it, because you want to maximize your damage. Simply push this in, and then we go back afterwards. Gotta be careful about mastery though, he could be here soon. So Mordecai is walking all the way back to lane. He's not using the... Oh, he's actually running Ignite. That's actually even better. Lately, I've seen like a lot of like Mordekaiser players like running Ignite on Mordekaiser, like due to what he's capable of doing, you know? Being able to like all-in you and popping ultimate. In my opinion, it's still really, really risky to do. You know, seeing people like go Ignite. I've done it a couple times myself, but it's not something I would do that many times, to be honest. Alright, so as we walk back to lane, this wave E is going to drag towards us. And the beauty now is that we have level 6, right? So if we can get this wave around here, and then stack up the wave into Mordekaiser from here, we can actually win the lane very, very easily. I'm going to show you. We already have the berserker's greaves, as you can already tell, so we can kite down this Mordekaiser very, very easily. Luckily, we're not actually missing that. Oh, we do miss that one. So now we're going to start stacking the wave. He doesn't have E right now. Most importantly, when you play Kayle, is you want to always hold your passive ready. You want to have the 5 stacks ready at any time, so you have the maximum movement speed. Master Yi is currently missing. We do not know where he is.
Only action.
Nice one. So we simply take that damage and we go back to the lane here. We're gonna keep stacking up the wave. And we'll, I think he's probably taking up the plant now. Either way, the next wave is gonna arrive, so we're just gonna hard push this one. Mordekaiser, I don't think he's gonna reset now, because obviously if he resets now, he's gonna miss it like a lot. Oh, he walks back. We're gonna stop him here. This is where things become fun. Spam everything we have. Got like 1 cookie left. We'll use it now. So you can kind of tell the reason behind stacking waves. If you stack waves as big as possible, and you crash those, you crash that wave into the tower, Mordekaiser will have no option, because if he tries to farm up, he will constantly take like autos from you, right? He's used his E right here, so we can trade him again. Let's try. He is already struggling to farm up, as you can already tell. Nice one. Misses that. Now we get all of this stuff down. We use the E on the last second so we can maximize the damage of the E. Now this is gonna push again. We'll get 1 plate here. This guy's gonna die. Here we go. Katarina's on the way as well, so this should be a good one. Got it. We've got ultimate, so this guy's dead. Nice. Apparently, we don't even have to use my ultimate. Now we go back to pushing things out.
To withhold justice is a dark sin.
Gotta make sure that we push this wave into the tower, and then we just go back to base afterwards. Now, one thing I do want to mention, guys, like a little something that people don't really understand about Kayle, which kind of surprises me. Most people think that if you play Kayle, that she is a champion designed for mid late game only, right? But I just want to, you know, as for someone of which Kayle is, you know, one of my main champs. You know, this is literally what I play as my 3rd main all the time. Kayle is not just a mid-late game champion. I just want to get that out of the way. I think that people don't understand Kayle at all. You know, Kayle, believe it or not, when you reach level 6 and you play with a specific setup, for instance, you play with Boneplay, or you play with this build, or you go into recurve bow, depending on the matchup, you can actually hard win the game before you even reach the mid game. Sounds pretty crazy for a champion like Kayle, you know, not being the strongest during laning phase, obviously, due to the pre-6. But hear me out, like, once you reach level 6 and you play into a specific matchup, you can basically win off the lane just with your Q and your autos and your E alone. You know, it all comes down to understanding how the matchup works, you know, how the laning phase works. If you know the concept of stacking waves, it's actually really easy to win laning phase with Kayle, even though she's not the best laner, you know. Even though she's designed for mid-late game, you can easily win without mid-late game. Get all this stuff off. Yep. Now we take another plate. Mastery is currently dead, so we don't have to worry about him. Now we push again. So you can kind of tell like what Kayle is supposed to do in lane at this point, right? It's all about pushing wave, stacking it up, and then just pushing it into him. Nice. We take 1 more wave, and then we can go back to base and get my Nashor's Tooth. And that will change everything. So apparently Master Yi got the Drake. Feels bad, man. Whatever. I certainly do not mind him getting the Drake, to be honest.
Mortals are blinded by their own misery.
Now we punch him again. He's probably going to press E at some point. He's going to press it. Yup. Like I thought. He's trying to clear down the wave in an instant. Now we push. Do the same thing again.
I will not bend.
We could technically TP bot lane and help out my team at any time right now, but we're not doing it. Because we want to force this Mordekaiser out of the lane right now. I love how this Mordekaiser is trying to clear down the wave instead of like focusing me. It's actually not even a bad idea because he's pulling the wave into him, into the tower, so I can't actually touch him anymore. But then again, we have the pressure all day, so he still loses. Now we go back to base. The first item we're going to buy will be the Nashor's Tooth, and after Nashor we get Riftmaker, which is going to be the second one. And after Riftmaker, we will be getting a Rabadon, and eventually we upgrade that into a Void Staff and a Zhonyas. Technically, we can like TP down to bot lane at any time right now. We can just instantly win off the lane. Here we go. Got him. Yep. Thank you very much. We're about to reach level 11 here. So like I said, this is where we win the game. We're level 11 now, so we're on the strongest. Get some plates. I hope we can get like 2 plates before we come back, or even maybe 3 plates would be awesome. Nope, we can't get the other one. It's too much. There's a ward down over here. There's also a Master Yi chilling around. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. That was actually a really good Nami bubble. Just want to mention that real quick. What are you doing? Dude, is he running it down? I think that this Yuumi didn't feel like playing anymore or something like that. Like, I don't know what he did. Either he was lagging or he was being pretty serious about standing there. I don't know. That was strange. Okay. Well, that's not helping you. But unfortunately, we do have to press my ultimate because we were about to die to the Ignite tick right there, so that kind of sucks. So now we go back to base once again. This time we're going to purchase the Riftmaker, and you guys might think like, what? You can't, bro. But the thing is, I'm just going to sell Doran's Blade. Now, usually I'm not a huge fan of like selling a Doran's Blade. Usually I don't like to do that, but in this case, if we go for Riftmaker, we get Sustain, and that basically replaces the Doran's Blade. And with that Sustain, we can basically stay top lane, and we can just keep on pushing down waves over and over, right? Without having to worry about losing my health. So, and at the same time, we can also farm jungle camps. So, back to doing the same routine. Okay. Well, this guy stands no chance. I could just force this. Take another one. The next wave we get, it's going to finish up the tower here, so... Yep, nice try. Master Yi could be here, though. I have that in my mind. I do not have my ultimate, so we have to be a little careful. Okay, Master Yi is in bot lane. He's shown up for like a tiny second. Okay. Well, we can pick up the blue buff. That's no problem. But I do want to get the this wave before I go to the blue buff. Once again, I just want to repeat this for real quick. Having pressure in the game is important, guys. As you can see, Mordekaiser is being forced to stay on her tower. Meanwhile, we are farming down blue buff, we're farming down this camp, we're taking down the wolves. Like, all of these things gives us a lead and gives us the ability to roam, which Mordekaiser cannot do.
I am the light and the glory.
Yep, you're dead. Nice one. I love how Mordekaiser like tried to pull me. I sort of had this feeling like he was gonna walk on me, and I just knew he was gonna try to pull me, so I just immediately used my Q. Yeah, that's right. Master Yi is coming to top lane now, so we're gonna go back here. I don't want to take too many risks.
I salute the fallen.
So this time we're gonna go with Rabadons.
The fallen will never rise.
So once again, like, the build is kind of straightforward. You go for nashor, you know, obviously gives you like split pushing, gives you pressure, gives you damage. Makes perfect sense, right? Riftmaker, once again, empowers the fact you can just push the side lanes, have sustain, and have everything you need, like the basic stats. Rabadons, like, improves all your damage, once again. It's kind of straightforward, actually. And then you have the Void Staff to maximize even more damage, and then you have your Zhonyas in case a Master Yi is going to jump on you with a Q or something like that, right? And that basically is the entire build of Kayle. It's as basic as it actually can be. It's just stat like it's basically just kind of like stat stacking, sort of. Well, we still got her. She walked away with like 20 HP or something. Sure. Be aware, we're not even level 16 yet. We still have to get that, actually. Thank you very much. Whoa, wow, that actually lands. Okay, awesome. Yeah, well, this game is in the pocket. I can assure you that one. Once we reach level 16 right now, we're not even on the strongest yet, by the way. We're just level 11 right now. We can get we can get much stronger. You know, but we're already like impossible to beat, especially with a Nami on our back, which constantly like gives us more damage on my autos. We already do like 300 damage per auto on just on Caitlyn, right? Quick questions. Why does Kayle need to be level 16? Well, she has a special effect where if Kayle reaches level 16, she gets a new extra little buff. And what happens is she gets the... I can get it here for you. As you can see on the passive, if you reach level 16, Kayle will permanently increase her attack range by 625, which means a much longer range, right? Oh, wow. I'm not going to chase that down. But yeah, basically in short, level 16, you just get like more attack range. You know? Wait, you can't be serious. That he's... Ah, yeah, there's a ward right there. That's why. Alright. What are you doing? You're not thinking that... You guys are not really thinking this through, right? You guys really aren't thinking this through. Not at all. Okay. Oh, I missed it. Okay, unfortunately, that's where I die. So, yeah, we got Rabadons right now. Our next item is either going to be a Zhonya's now for Master Yi, or it's going to be a Void Staff. And personally, I think I'm just going to go for Zhonya's right now. I was thinking about going for Void Staff, just so I can try and delete Master Yi before he jumps on me. But I think I'm just going to go for Zhonya's anyway, because I get like AP, but at the same time I get my effectiveness so I can avoid him. It's going to be better. less risk, if that makes sense. I think I'm gonna TP this one. Let's go. I'm also gonna buy a country ward. Well. Ooh, if that landed, I would have actually instantly popped him. 100%. They're on the back here. I do not have my ultimate, and that makes a difference now. Wait, you can't be serious. Dead. I'm gonna take the Drake right now so they don't get it. This is going to be their 4th Drake, so I'm pretty happy we're getting this one. Nice. We can also rotate to Baron right now, and we can force that as well because Master Yi is currently dead. And if they try to force us, we can start up another team fight. Or what we can also do is taking the red buff and then simply waiting for the team to move up here. Nice. We've got a pretty supportive team as well, you know? Let's take this stuff. Nice. And now we move up over the Baron here. I think they might be trying to start up a team fan here at some point, but yeah, they are already starting actually. I'll take the blue buff. Well, I got you. Master Yi doesn't really have much of a chance against me. If he starts off with a Q, he can't stop my ultimate anymore. I got you. I might still go for Void Staff, maybe. Well, you're dead. Thank you. Let's take this stuff. We could probably get him. Yep. Now we are level 16 and we have my my upgrade on my range. Oh. Either way, guys, this is Kayle Toplane. Thank you so much for watching today's YouTube video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.